What is going on, everybody? Depraved Slasher here. We are back with another music reaction of Depraved.
I'm Hellcat.
And together we are
HellaDepraved.
Alright, so at some point last year, pretty early on in the year, DK and Banxy dropped Supernova.
Right.
And we reacted to the entire album in one sitting.
Right.
They have since dropped Supernova 2 within the last few days.
It was the 31st?
Right. And we wanted to check it out. So we are going to react to a song today. It's going to take some time to get through it all because we've got so many people that all decided to drop shit.
At the same time.
All around the same time.
Plus, it's been the holidays, and we've
right.
been relocating in our house, and so on and so forth, so, yeah.
Although, fun fact, sir, had you released this like a day or two earlier, the album, we would have done a full video for the whole thing.
He thought it released earlier. Yeah.
Because we had a whole day where we didn't do shit. Anyways, we're excited.
Ignore him. Ignore him. We're still excited. It's still DK and Banxy. We're here for it.
Banxy! I'm going to continue calling you Hello, though. Because your music sucks. No, I'm kidding.
He's never going to live that down.
Never.
Never.
Should have never said it to us.
Right.
Ever.
Right. In person, too.
In person.
Yeah.
Tisk tisk. Anyways, we're super excited for this. So, with that being said, we're going to react to this if you guys have already seen it. If not, click the link in the description below. Hop on over to all the things coming back. And I said that because we're a reaction comedy breakdown comedy channel. And what that means is we will pause for any and or all of the above. So with that being said, it's time to slash it up and break it down. This is Donkey Kong and Holo. It's DK Rap
Bring
Artist.
the blue hair back, dude. Bring the blue hair back.
It's DK Rap Artist Banxy with Demons. I feel like this is going to be a more serious song, and here I am fucking up the
Correct.
entire
You know what?
feel.
Tone. Mood setting. Correct.
Let's get it.
That signal has been sent back to us.
Down on nine about me, down on nine about me, yeah. I'm on myself, feeling alone, trapped in my mind, feeling at home. They never ask if I'm doing alright. I know I'm fighting my demons tonight. I never trust, I never will. Done with the fight, it's making me ill. They never ask if I'm doing alright. I know I'm fighting my demons tonight.
Yeah. I've been on my own so long, made friends with the demons, told my soul so long. I know it probably sounds like a mess, but it helps with the stress not to care, and the show goes on. So everybody's happy, looking through the window, every one of them are laughing. Always been an outsider, looking at the downside of shit, trying to hold it together, but now I'm cracking. A lot of people want you believing they gon' be there for you. They don't really care, it's like they're barely aware of you. Know it's hard to hear, so they cover up their ears. When you're frozen in fear, look around, who's there with you? I know in the crowd when it's loud, all you want is for it all to calm down, cause the chaos is scaring you. But being alone when you start seeing ghosts that you ain't even know is the scariest view, cause I'm by myself.
Bruh's out here leveling up!
God, this sounds so good. So good. I mean, obviously not his personal demon situation, but the sonics and acoustics and instrumental of this are amazing.
As an old man to a younger man, allow me to say...
I'm snorting over you being an old man.
Look, I am 36 now.
Right. Look, you
Newly
young
36,
whippersnappers.
Okay? Newly 36 within the last few weeks. Okay?
He's officially old.
I am.
Over the hill.
And I just want to spread that old man...
Hurry up with that,
News.
because there's a
Not
lot of
news.
things old men spread, and
Helping.
none of them are good.
No, like this like weird buildup you get in the corners of your mouth when you start getting older. It's just disgusting. Anyways, to be honest, the sooner you make friends with your demons, the happier you'll be.
Yeah, as long as all you'll play nicely together, you know what to expect. It's kind of like roommates.
It's kind of like a moment of just being comfortable and happy with who you are. You may not necessarily be happy with where you are.
Right.
But the sooner you become more comfortable and happy with who you are as a person, and if you're not, obviously change what you're not happy about, so forth and so on.
Yeah, but okay, I completely agree with you, but like, not to downplay
No.
mental
It
illness
sucks.
in terms of depression and yada yada, because obviously that's something both of us still deal with as well. But we also know what to expect when it comes back again, you know, and we know when our thoughts start taking that dive, like, oh, yo, it's another round of this, and we'll get through it, you know, and how we cope with it, and so on and so forth. It doesn't make it better, but it makes you better prepared for it, basically.
And always remember, people suck.
Well, and so, you know, having anxiety and panic in group situations, but then facing your demons and finding more fear in that than your social anxiety. You know, again, it sucks, but it's another matter of coming to terms with how your brain works and what works best for you in terms of healthy coping mechanisms, because I'm not the greatest in social settings. I don't necessarily have social anxiety in the way that most people think of social anxiety. Like, I'm not going to have a panic attack. I just don't enjoy myself at all. But I definitely have a tendency to overthink and become depressed and anxious at home by myself, but I have also learned sort of how to stop that, unless I'm overloaded at the time.
Right. I thought she was going to stab me. I'm sorry.
Really?
Yeah.
I mean, it's still on the table.
Look.
And I love the
I'm
turtle
just saying,
crossing
sometimes,
sign.
you know, polishing the one-eyed willy is a good coping mechanism, especially if you're tired.
Yeah, I mean, just like, don't tell them to do it too often. Like, if this is a constant state of being for them, then we could be, you know,
Possible.
supporting something that is also self-harm.
There's also what?
Self-harm.
Only if you do it too much.
You get carried away.
Yeah.
Right.
Don't pull too
That's
hard.
what I'm saying. Or do it, like, back to back to back. Come
I've
on
done that
now.
before. That was painful. If
Pull
it gets to
too
the point
hard?
it hurts, stop.
Stop.
Okay.
Get alone when you start seeing ghosts that you ain't even know is the scariest view, cause I'm by myself.
Feeling alone, trapped in my mind, feeling at home. They never ask if I'm doing alright. I know I'm fighting my demons tonight. I never trust, I never will. Done with the fight, it's making me ill. They never ask if I'm doing alright. I know I'm fighting my demons tonight. Oh.
I don't know no more. I don't feel like I got a soul no more. But the messed up thing is that I'm already used to my life being fucked. They don't show no more. Man, I've been through highs, been through lows. That's cool life, keeping me on my toes. You can never be over prepared, so I ain't never scared to hold tight and learn the ropes. I never be boxed in. The shit that they box in the square. So why the fuck they call it a ring? It don't make no sense. Everything is not what it seems. Sometimes you give more, get less. Some of you get stressed, the poor get checks. Pay off the bills with the mortgage left, so they more in debt. Is it morbid? Yes, cause we all meet death, so the mortgage set.
I'm by myself, feeling alone, trapped in my mind, feeling at home. They never ask if
Right. Right. Because we as society like to label shit and we don't ever do it correctly. So you box in a boxing
Heather
square that is actually called a ring. Like, he's not wrong. I've asked that question before. Why is it called a ring? I was told it's the ropes that circle it. But they don't technically circle it. They square it.
Right. Did you hear what I said?
Yes. Some people should not be allowed label makers, y'all. They just shouldn't.
Yo, DK, my dude.
And lies. We have asked you how you're doing. And we actually want a legit answer.
Yes. I am not good, personally, at keeping in constant contact with people. I'm downright terrible. Really bad. I have gone years without calling my dad. I just seen my best friend for the first time when we went and seen Spider-Man together in over 2 years.
Yeah.
And I text him about once every 6 months.
Yeah.
And this, I'm talking about the dude I grew up with, the dude that was the best man at my last wedding and will be the best man at the next one.
His best friend.
My
His
best friend.
legit best friend. He just, yeah.
All of my homies online, DK, Banxy, Dwayne, Gats, the list goes on. There's so many people. Blitz. I actually have Blitz's number. Haven't called him in fucking forever.
Do you call anyone?
I don't like
think
talking
you call anyone
on the
though.
phone.
Yeah, I don't think you call anyone though. I think
don't.
that's the thing.
It's just one of those things where it's like, we're all so busy.
Right. Well, on top of it, I think most of the people that we vibe with.
Understand that because they all do the same shit.
Yes, exactly. And I think we're all the type of people that, we get kind of like wrapped up in our home hobbies, life, whatever. But then we're also the type of person that we're like, well, I don't want to interrupt them. I don't want to like be a burden. I don't want to like, I'm having a bad day. I don't want to bring the mood down for everybody else. Like, I'm definitely an internalizer in that way. Now, the only thing that has sort of brought me out of it is I don't know how I picked up a stray extrovert as one of my best friends. I don't know how that happened. But she, actually, I think it was her doing the, she was like, I found this introvert in the wild. What the hell? Yeah, so she reaches out and makes contact. And then my other best friend that I have had for a millennia, it feels like, even though she's an introvert, calls me on the way home from work. Which is actually better now because her work is at least a legitimate excuse for a phone call away. I hated it when she lived like 10 minutes away from work because then it's like, there's no excuse. There's absolutely nothing worth saying
That can be done in
that
10
can
minutes.
be, yeah. So that's the only reason because I don't remember the last, I initiate with one of them, but I don't remember the last time. I just suck at that kind of thing. However, when I do ask somebody how they're doing, I legitimately want to know.
Right. And I don't want none of that.
I'm
good.
fine.
I'm fine.
I'm not super pushy about it, but on the other hand, like I'm not asking to be polite because while I do have it in me to be respectful and I was raised to be polite and everything, that's not part of my personality. If I do better with quiet. So honestly, if I ask you if you're doing okay, excuse me?
No.
Pardon me, sir?
She's only saying that on camera.
You had a query?
A query? What'd you call me? No,
I don't sound like a trucker at a gas stop
that was
either.
my response. Anyways, let's continue the song. This is fucking fantastic.
I'm on myself, feeling alone, trapped in my mind, feeling at home. They never ask if I'm doing alright. I know I'm fighting my demons tonight. I never trust, I never will. Don't want to fight, it's making me ill. They never ask if I'm doing alright. I know I'm fighting my demons tonight. Oh. They never ask if I'm doing alright. I know I'm fighting my demons tonight. They never ask if I'm doing alright. I know I'm fighting my demons tonight. Oh.
DK, bro, your neck beard is so fantastic.
My demons tonight. Oh.
Like, if you let your hair grow out down the sides, you will look like you're wearing a hood at all times.
Although
And
I do like
I'm
his
jealous.
taste in winter jacket.
It's a nice jacket.
It's almost like mine.
Like, my neck beard's all nasty and just fucking all over the fucking place.
Well, it's because you got a couple, like, empty patches.
Yeah,
Even in your neck beard.
I know. It's bullshit. Like, if I'm ever homeless, you will definitely be able to distinguish me from the other homeless people. I'm going to have, like, long
Bald
patches of fucking beard
patches.
with just holes.
Right. Right. It's such
I
a
loved it.
Pretty song.
You guys killed it.
And don't think that we're like standing on some sort of soapbox telling you how to fix all your problems,
No,
because
no.
honestly, it's not a fix all. It's a way to cope in a easier manner than when we were younger. You know, like, because I know that I definitely used to get swept up in my depression and overthinking, and the demons that I already had and so on just made it worse. But it took a lot of years of working on it and reflection to understand myself enough to kind of cut it off when it gets to be too much, I guess, is the best way to put it. Because it's not like I don't face all of the same things in terms of mental illness or, you know, social interaction type problems that I used to, but in fact my health, obviously physically with the fibro and everything, is worse. But there just comes a certain period of time that you've got to conserve your own energy in terms of what you're putting into that negative aspect. And there are certain ways each individual, not everything's going to work for everybody, can sort of nip it in the bud, so to speak.
Right.
Yeah.
Did you say butt or bud?
Bud.
Proud of you.
I mean, like,
Everyone gets it wrong.
unless you have a dog and then it is nip it in the bud.
Right.
Yeah. No, it's bud. Why?
A lot of people get it wrong.
Really?
Yeah, a lot of people say nip it in the butt.
All right. So most people think chihuahuas have something to do with it, right?
No clue.
Got it.
No, it's...
Nip it before it's fully grown. Therefore, bud, as in budding flower.
Right. It's a fantastic song.
This was incredible. It was well produced, well written. Banxy, I don't know whatever made you say that you sucked.
I don't either.
You sound amazing. Your skills are just getting better and better. DK, same with you. Although I've never heard DK say that he sucked.
Right.
You know.
No, you guys are fantastic, and we'll be getting to more of the album as we can. We are
Yeah.
sorry in advance for how long it will probably take to get through all of it, but
Right.
maybe you'll put out other videos by then.
And honestly, the two of you together have a very nice
Dichotomy.
matching sort of a stylistic flow and sonics. It sounds amazing.
You are so beautiful to me.
And we care.
Right.
Like, seriously, that wasn't meant to be like a sort of cheesy platitude.
Did you say platypus?
That's my favorite animal.
Is it really?
The duck-billed platypus.
I was unaware.
Yes.
Mine was a penguin, and then I discovered red pandas.
No, duck-billed platypus. Have you ever seen? Okay, I'll stop. But you should go look up the babies.
You know what's cuter than that?
No, there isn't. No, I'm sorry. Those babies, when you like tickle them on their tummy and they're like swimming, no. Go look it up.
Anyways. Alright, so with that being said, if you guys like the video, slash that like button, subscribe, ring the bell for notifications, comment down below. What did you think of DK and Banxy with Demons? Also, comment down below if there's anything else you guys want to see reacted to. Check the description below for all the things.
Push our buttons. Come join us on our other social media platforms, mostly Twitter if you want a quicker response.
With that being said, we love you guys. Thank you all for watching. Cannot wait to see you depraved people later.